Hi everyone, I'm excited to share with you a new feature that we recently introduced into the Datawizz platform, and that is the ability to run custom evaluators during the training process. So as you're training new models on Datawizz, instead of training first and only getting to see the loss and then running your own evaluations, you can actually take the same evaluation functions and run them during model training to get real-time insight into how well the model is training. So beyond just seeing typical training and evaluation loss, you can actually see how the model performs based on specific metrics and functions that you define. So I'll show how to do this with a simple example here. Here we have some logs that I'm going to train with. This is a basic use case for summarizing conversation. So we have some input, which is a conversation thread, and an expected output, which is the model just creating a short summary of that conversation. And we're going to try to train a model to do this well. So I'm going to go and train a new model. I'll click at my new model. I'll give it a name. I'll select the Quen free 0.6 billion parameter as a starting point. And then I'm going to go ahead and use all these logs. We can configure our training here. I'll leave everything as the defaults. I'll just use one evaluation per epoch just to make this run a little faster for now. And then you'll see this new section here, which is custom evaluators. This is basically where you can go and define the custom evaluation functions that you want to run during the evaluation step. So here I can see all the functions that you have available. These are all the built-in functions that come as part of the Datawizz platform. You can also go and define your own evaluation functions, either in code or as an LLM-as-judge prompt in the evaluation function. But for now, I'll just use one of the built-in functions. So I'll use the ROUGE score. You can actually select and run multiple, but for now, I'll just use the ROUGE score to get some visibility into how well the model performs on that score during training. So now I can click Start Training. I'll speed this up here a little bit just so we can see what it looks like when the data comes in. So bear with me and I'll be back in a sec. So looking at the training here, we can see that the training itself is still running. And on top of the typical bars that you'll see for the training loss and the evaluation loss, and we can see those kind of decreasing over time, we also now see a new line for the ROUGE score. So this is the custom evaluation that we're running on every evaluation step. And we can see how that score is evolving and changing over time. And we can actually see that it was kind of flat, maybe going a little down. And then around the kind of fourth epoch started improving pretty dramatically here. So we can see that score. The other cool feature that we have as part of this is we also now let you see, if I close this, the actual evaluation samples as well. So these are the actual inferences generated by the model during each one of these evaluation steps. And I can see them down here. I can actually see the kind of full samples. I can even open one and kind of look through the actual responses from the model at each step to kind of better understand how the model is learning or evolving. So it's not just the high-level results are in the graph, it's also the individual results. And you can, of course, download these and analyze them as you see fit. So I hope this is useful. We've really enjoyed using this feature to really gain a better, kind of deeper understanding of how our models are training and where they're actually improving on the metrics we care about. So if it's something like multi-class classification, we will look at the precision, recall, and F1. For summarization tasks, we can look at ROUGE score. And for more complex tasks, we can actually look and use LLM-as-judge to evaluate the response more deeply. But then we can actually see how the model is learning beyond just minimizing loss on the basic training and EVA loss. So good luck training with this feature and let us know if there's any way we can improve it down the road.